Hi everyone, welcome to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast, your daily audio summary of the latest news reported in the Ukrainian media. My name is Artem, and here is the news. 666 days less the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Russia again attacked Ukraine with Shahed drones this night, reports Ukrainska Pravda. For example, in Kiev, 3 apartments on the upper floors have been damaged and the fire erupted in one of the houses in the Solomensk district. Windows were broken in 3 other apartments. According to preliminary data, 2 victims suffered soft tissue bruises and cut wounds. One of them was hospitalized. In the Darnitsky district, a fire broke out in a 2-story private house as a result of falling debris from a drone. There are no casualties. A wreckage of a drone fell in the Holosiyevsky district. There were no damages or injuries there. Defense Minister of Ukraine Rustem Umerov said that Ukrainian men aged 25 to 60 living in Germany and other countries should report to armed forces enlistment centers next year or face sanctions, reports Interfax Ukraine. In an interview to the German media, he used the term invitation but made it clear that there will be sanctions if anyone does not respond to this invitation. At the same time, he admitted that the ministry is still discussing what will happen if they don't come voluntarily. Later, head of the Press and Information Department of the ministry, Ilarion Pavlyuk, clarified that Umerov calls on all Ukrainians to join the armed forces, but that there is no question of a mechanism for punishing or putting legal pressure on men outside Ukraine. Pavlyuk said that the emphasis was shifted in Umerov's published interview, and the minister meant there the need to convey to Ukrainians abroad how important it is for them to join the army. We would really appreciate if you could recommend us to your friends and family, as well as share information on social media. This way more people would learn about the podcast and truth about Russia's invasion of Ukraine. In his evening video address, President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky informed that he held a ceremony at which he awarded the heroes of Ukraine. Quote, "I had the honor to hand over the Gold Star orders to the families of the heroes who were awarded posthumously. I also handed over certificates for apartments, and other 20 families of our heroes received housing. Soldiers, sailors, sergeants, officers, others, every hero of Ukraine will receive the same." Unquote. He added that in total 362 people have been awarded this title since the beginning of the full-scale war and up to now. These are warriors of the armed forces, the National Guard, the National Police, the Main Intelligence Directorate, the Security Service of Ukraine, and other elements of the defense and security forces. The head of state added that according to Ukraine's defense intelligence, Russia's plans the work of the Russian defense industry. There are signals that they are slowing down. Volodymyr Zelensky promised that Kyiv will help them to slow down even more. The President of Finland, on the proposal of the Finnish government, has approved the provision of another military aid package to Ukraine, reports European Pravda. This is the 21st package from Finland since the beginning of the full-scale invasion. They stated that it is worth approximately 106 million euros. The total value of the defense equipment packages the country has already delivered is 1.6 billion euros. Traditionally, Finland does not disclose details of the contents of the package or timing of its delivery to Ukraine for operational reasons and to ensure the safe delivery of the aid. Also yesterday, the Netherlands announced the release of the first tranche of humanitarian aid, which is part of the more than 2 billion euros aid package that will be disbursed to Ukraine in 2024. The present package is intended for the first 4 months of 2024 to help Ukraine get through the winter and prepare for spring. As part of this aid package, 15 million euros will be allocated to the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs and the efforts to clear agricultural land and liberated territories from mines. Another 62 million euros will support the Ukrainian government in providing basic services, restoring critical infrastructure, and implementing reforms. Finally, 10 million euros will help finance equipment for the Ukrainian electricity grid. Thank you for listening to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast. We're a commercial initiative of just 2 people, and we need your help to grow. Share information about the podcast, rate us in the app, subscribe to our Patreon. With your support, we are getting better. We call on you to demand from governments of your countries to impose the toughest sanctions possible on Russia and its citizens to stop their invasion of Ukraine.